Hello everybody, this is Prem Kumar here, the author of Journey from Zero to Hero. Let us go to the next chapter, that is Art of Listening. When you are in silence, Mother Earth speaks to you, river speaks to you, plant, trees will speak to you, bird will sing for you. If your mind is totally empty, you can hear everything very clearly. Osho Rajneesh. After finishing a hard day work, a husband returns home and he smells the aroma of a dish. He called his wife in a high tone, "What are you cooking for today?" His wife didn't reply. He crossed the lobby and asked again. There was no reply. For the third time, he shouted, "What is the dish you have prepared?" Again, there was no reply from his wife. He murmured that his wife might have gone deaf and shouted into her ears, "What is the dish you are preparing?" Then the wife replied, "This is the fourth time I'm telling I'm preparing noodles." Husband got confused, and then he realized that he himself has gone deaf. Friend, this might come as a joke to you all, but in real life we don't realize our own mistakes and always find others' mistakes. Similarly, we believe that if we know how to speak well, we can get our work accomplished. This is not true. When we listen effectively, our response would be appropriate. I have observed many leaders and successful people very closely who are good speakers but are not good listeners. We have the notion that if we know how to speak well, we can achieve great success, but it is possibly only through mastering the art of listening, writing down thoughts. When the written thoughts became your communication, they will give a great result in your interpersonal skills. We are always engaged in internal and external communication from morning till night. There are many institutes and universities to teach art of writing and speaking, but there are very few institutes which teach the art of listening. Greatness of listening. In our Hindu scripture, there is a prominent place given for art of listening. When great people give lectures, they speak of three important parameters of listening, such as Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. Shravanam means proper listening. Mananam is the process of understanding or contemplating. Nididhyasanam means practicing what we have learned. Zen also proclaims the greatness of listening. In deep silence, when you are on the banks of a river, you can listen to the song of the river. The birds will sing for you. Listen to the message of sky and the lullaby of Mother Earth and music of the winds. The great devotee Bhakta Prahalada and the great warrior Abhimanyu listened to the messages of gurus in their mother's womb. If we want to create a good relationship, we have to master the art of listening. Stages of listening. Why we do not listen effectively when others are speaking? There are three main reasons. 1. Indifference or cynicism. 2. Acting or superficial listening. 3. Listening to what we want. The best listening can happen when there is a compassionate listening. This means one listen wholeheartedly and with total awareness. Only then would others know that you have lent a sympathetic ear to their feelings. We have to give space which is physically and mentally higher for others. As a response, they will give the same higher space in their hearts in return. Thereby, interpersonal relations develop harmoniously. Likewise, families and organizations, societies, and countries become peaceful and harmonious. Sales manager says an ordinary salesman sells only products, but the best salesman sells the solution of the needs of people. Types of listening. When we listen to others, keep in view of our own context, we tend to give the 4 types of following answers. 1. Self-talking. 2. Questioning. 3. Suggesting. 4. Critical listening. For example, if somebody narrates an accident they recently met with, instead of listening to them compassionately, we start sharing our own experience we encountered 20 years back. That is self-talk. Otherwise, we will ask him or her, how did the accident happen? Where? What were they doing? That is called questioning. Otherwise, I told you not to drive too fast. That is suggestion. Finally, we say, oh, this should not have happened to you. Be careful now onwards. You're critical. The person who wanted to share his painful experience about the incident will not share anything with you in the future. Most of our communication remains incomplete if we repeat the same with the family members or employees or others. Communication gap will increase in human relations. We must listen to others wholeheartedly with full, complete attention. People reciprocate the same. Art of listening. If we want to learn the art of listening, we must understand the following. 1. Don't listen with a preconceived notion. 2. Listen more, speak less. 3. Do not judge or analyze others. 4. Listen in a meditative mood with concentration. 5. Give complete attention to the speaker. 6. None of the schools and colleges gives any marks for listening, but consider listening as a special science. 7. What you give it to others, you receive the same. 8. Sit in a relaxed manner, look at the speaker, and in case of any question, ask them when he has stopped speaking. 9. Turn your body towards the speaker, open your hands and sit facing towards them. 10. Manage the internal and external noise of mobile phones and traffic in an effective way. First, listen to the conversation and then give your reply. Now you are on the path of becoming a hero from zero. Last word. A farmer in a village was selling a kilogram of butter daily to a baker in the city. The routine continued for a year. One day, the baker developed a doubt and decided to weigh the butter and found it was 100 grams less. The baker put a case against the farmer in the court for cheating. The judge questioned the farmer and asked her whether he had any weighing machine to measure the butter. The farmer replied, "Sir, I am ignorant and innocent. I do not know how to measure, but I have my own way of measuring." The farmer replied innocently, "Sir, every day I buy 1 kilogram of bread from this baker. I would use the same bread as a weight and bring the butter in return. If there is any deficiency in weight, please check with the weighing machine of the baker." The judge ordered for the checking of the weighing machine, found that baker was cheating. Everyone. Judge fined the baker and cancelled the license of the bakery. Friends, what you give it to others, you receive the same. Life is like a mirror. Be a hero. Thank you.